Welcome back to Not So Pro Football Talk. Guys, today we're going to be talking about the Steelers. This is the Steelers' schedule. This is a really weird one to predict, in my opinion. The Steelers, for so long, for like over a decade, they've just been one of the best teams in the NFL with Roethlisberger and Mike Tomlin with his coach. Legendary defenses. It's been really, really awesome to see them. But now Roethlisberger is gone. Juju Smith-Schuster's gone. A lot of these like legends on their defense are gone now. Mike Tomlin's still around, so maybe things keep on going as usual. But there's a lot of ifs there. Mitch Trubisky's the quarterback right now. Potentially, what is his name? Pickett, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett could potentially play if Mitch Trubisky plays terrible. Um, but we're going to be talking about their schedule. I think it's going to be very interesting. Vincent, what do you think about their
I
schedule?
I think this team is very unpredictable from the defense to the offense. They lost Big Ben. He was one of their leaders for a long, long, long time, and now they got a new quarterback. But from what I saw from Mitch Trubisky when he played in the preseason, he looked pretty decent. And we kind of bashed on him going in. He was with the Bills. We didn't think he really did much with the Bills when he would play. And the Bills are a pretty stacked team, but he came into the Steelers organization and he's really shown out. And he seems like he's getting along with Najee Harris, Johnson, Claypool, and even George Pickens. I talked about George Pickens on a couple of videos. I really think this is a rookie that can really make a splash. Oh yeah, dude, he shoved the heck out of Cody Bryant.
Yeah, and he's done it against a few other cornerbacks this preseason. Also,
Yeah, it's pretty
he's just a
crazy.
bully, dude.
But yeah, I mean, they have a bunch of guys. They have Cameron Hayward. They got T.J. Watt, and they still have Derek Watt. I didn't know that they still had the Watt brothers on there. But they have Devin Bush on defense as well, and I mean, they got a lot of guys. So it's gonna be
Yeah,
really hard to root against them because Mike Tomlin has won over 500% of all his season wins. Like every season, he's gone over 500. So I don't know if that streak will be broken this year because the team is still looking pretty strong, in my opinion.
all
We'll
right,
see.
let's get right into predicting the schedule. Um, AJ's not here this time to break any ties, so we'll figure out if me and Vincent disagree how we're gonna do this.
I can flip
But
a coin if you
you
want.
can flip a coin. You have a coin
Yeah,
on you.
I have a coin over here. I'll get it.
All right, get the coin. All right, we're going to be going on week one. They got a tough week one matchup. They're going to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. Bengals are red hot, just coming off a loss in the Super Bowl, but they are primed and ready. Joe Burrow had a appendix rupture, almost a rupture, and now he's going to be back for week one. Vincent, who do you got here?
I got Bengals, man. I think Bengals are just too good of a team. The Steelers are definitely going to put up a really, really good fight. That's going to be another week one game to watch for sure because these guys are going to be division rivals for a long time coming, especially if Kenny Pickett moves into that starting role sometime in the year. Maybe he'll play them the second time around. So we'll see, man. It's going to be a good one, but I got Bengals.
Yeah, I got Bengals too. Moving on, Patriots versus Steelers used to be one of the great matchups. Now we got the former remnants of them.
I mean, I
Uh,
I think Steelers will win this one. Patriots have a great defense. Don't get me wrong, but I just think the Steelers are going to have a little bit of a rhythm going after losing to a tough game to the Bengals, and I think they come out swinging the first time at home at their new stadium, which I think is called the Acrisure Stadium or something like that.
something weird like that.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
switch it up so I don't mess it up again. But yeah, Acrisure Stadium. I don't know what company that is, but Acrisure
I
is
think it's like a crypto or something like that.
probably. But yeah, I think they go to home field, and I think they get a dub.
I really want them to get a loss at home after they changed it from Heinz Field. That's what they deserve. But I think the Steelers come out with a win here. All right,
Dub it.
week three, we got the Browns.
Ooh,
Deshaun Watson's still suspended.
yeah.
Thursday night game. Ooh, okay.
Wow.
I got Steelers here.
Yeah, I think Steelers are gonna win. It seems like we're on the same page here with the Steelers, dude. I like it.
Yeah.
AJ's not here to add
Yeah,
turmoil
he
to it.
messes everything up, you know. All
Go
right,
into
week
week
4,
4.
Jets, Jets, Jets versus Steelers. Jets, I don't. Zach Wilson should be playing by this time, I think,
Yeah,
right?
I believe he should be healthy if everything goes right with his meniscus tear. He
Yeah.
should be coming back week 4, week 5, and I mean, if he comes back to play at Acrisure Stadium against the Steelers, it would be a pretty good game to come back to. So, but I mean, I don't believe in the Jets that much. There was some, I think it was NFL polls. They said that the Jets are going to go 6-11 this year. It's pretty high stakes there, but I don't
Hmm.
think one of those wins is against the Steelers.
Okay.
So I got Steelers here.
I actually have Steelers here too. If Zach Wilson's just coming off that tear, or not a tear, but his injury, I don't think he plays that well. So I got Steelers here. Three
Steelers.
and one, 3-1.
Woo! But they're going into
Now,
a tough stretch here.
yeah, now that was their easy games. Now they're going into their tough stretch. So now they're going against the Buffalo Bills. Let's go ahead and just give it to the Bills. I don't think we need to talk about too much about that. That's just easy, right, Vince?
Yeah, man. They're going over to Bills Mafia. They're going to be breaking tables that day, and it's going to be a good day for the Bills. So make sure you play your fantasy players that are playing on the Bills that day.
Yeah. Up Nets, I got the Buccaneers winning this game. Tom Brady last year potentially. I think it's this last year. But I think the Buccaneers are going to be one of the better teams. I don't think the Steelers can hang with them.
Was it Mike Tomlin who was staring at Tom Brady, or was he staring at Aaron Rodgers that one time? I remember
That was Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Okay, yeah, I was gonna bring that little comment here,
No,
but it's
no.
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I got the Bucks winning here. The Steelers are gonna put up a great fight again. Don't get me wrong, but Tom Brady just knows how to dismantle a team who has a new quarterback and has some rough patches getting into the new system. They have the same coach in Mike Tomlin, but they're gonna have a little bit of kinks to go through throughout the season. So I got Bucks here.
For sure, for sure. All right, week 7. These are two games right here that I think are iffy right here. First one, week 7, going against the Dolphins. What do you think, Vince? You got to sway me right here.
I know I'm pretty high on the Dolphins. They got Tyreek Hill now. They got Gesicki, and they got Tua at quarterback, and I think he's going to improve this year. But I don't see the Steelers and Mike Tomlin losing 3 in a row. I don't think that's happened very often. So I think they have a little bit of chip on their shoulder here, and I think they beat Miami in Orange County or whatever it's called, the state of the Orange or whatever, Florida. So I think that the Steelers win here, even though it's going to possibly be a high scoring game. But I think the Steelers have enough defense to hold off Tyreek Hill and Tua, and they're going to force a few interceptions this game, I believe.
Vincent, why are we agreeing on everything? This is just too
Dude,
weird.
this one just makes sense. Mike Tomlin and the Steelers, even though they have a new quarterback, it's just like they're historically the Steelers, and they've been like that throughout our entire lives.
Yep. I know AJ's not as high on the Steelers as I think I am or you are, Vince. So
Mhm.
he's probably watching this video right now, throwing something, calling it stupid, all that stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
man, we're gonna be getting some text messages. He's like, "What are you guys talking
what are you
about?"
doing?
He's gonna comment on here for sure. I know
For
it.
sure. All right, week 8, Steelers versus Eagles. Vincent, what do you got?
This is where I think the Steelers have a little bit of a misstep. I think the Eagles are gonna win this one. It's gonna be a tough sledding one, but I think the Eagles can pull it off. This is gonna be my first upset because I think the Steelers are a little bit better than the Eagles as of defense and offensive skill set.
I'm 50-50 on this one. So I'm going to actually let you, because I'm going to pick the Steelers so that you can let the coin decide.
Okay, man. Well, I got a. I'm gonna name it like how they do in the NFL when they do the coin toss. I have a
Okay.
2015 nickel. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. It's not anything special. So
Wow.
I'm gonna flip it here. So what do you
Incredible.
want, heads or tails to be? Tails.
Heads Steelers, tails Eagles.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna flip it up and try to catch it.
All
Ready?
right, I'm excited.
All righty. So you said heads for Steelers.
Yep.
All righty. It is tails. Oh no,
All
it's heads
right.
actually. Yeah, it's heads.
All
Steelers
right.
win.
Steelers win. Steelers win. That's how we decide these. All right,
Sorry,
week
Eagles fans.
9. We're going to a water break, not for any special reason, because there's no special person out there we do this for. All right.
We do it for ourselves, Reed. We do it for ourselves.
Yep. Week 10, Saints versus Steelers. Saints, they're kind of that iffy team too. They just lost what's his name? I'm blanking on his name. The head coach.
Oh
Sean
yeah,
Payton.
yeah. Sean Payton.
Okay, that's what I thought. They just lost him. I don't know what they're gonna be. Jameis Winston. I don't know. I think I got Steelers here, which I think we got them winning too many games at this point.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think maybe the Steelers can come get a dub at Acrisure Stadium. I think the Saints are going to be a wild card team this year. It's going to be pretty hard to say that they're bad, even though we kind of did in a recent video, because they
For
do
sure.
have some holes to fill. But I think the possibility of them squeaking out a few wins against some tough teams is very likely, because the last time we saw Jameis Winston play last year before he had his ACL injury, he was playing pretty well. He had a couple games where he had a lot of touchdowns and not that many interceptions. But again, it's just all health. Is Kamara going to be the same guy? Is Michael Thomas going to come and actually play once he gets off the PUP list? Are the receivers Olave going to work? So I think it's dependent on that. But I want to give the the Saints a win here, just because I think they can sneak one by on Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You know what? You convinced me. I think Saints get a win here.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right,
Ooh.
Next week, do the Bengals sweep the Steelers? That's the big question.
I don't think so, man. I think because it's an earlier game and it's not like in the playoff stretch, I think the Steelers come away with the win against the Bengals. I don't know if last year they swept them.
I don't think so.
Or if they got swept. I don't think that happened.
No.
But I have the Steelers winning here, especially at home against a very good rival team.
I've got the Bengals. I think they can sweep them.
Ooh.
So flip that coin.
Let's flip this coin. Let me see if I can catch it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh wow, he's
all right.
incredible.
Who's heads and tails, baby?
Same thing. Bengals heads, Steelers tails.
All right. It's tails. Steelers win, baby.
Steelers win. This is how we decide things at NSP.
Yeah.
All right, week 12, Steelers versus the Colts.
Ooh.
I think both me and Vincent like the Colts, so I've got Colts here.
I do, man. I do like the Colts. I like Matt Ryan going over there. I think that they're going to have a good offense going. But recently I found out that their star linebacker, Leonard, he was on the PUP list, but he just got off of it. So hopefully he can stay healthy, because he is the ultimate game changer on the defensive side. And I think if he's playing and he's going off just like the Colts usually do on defense, I think they can definitely beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in week 12.
For sure. All right, week 13, Steelers versus the stinky Falcons.
Yeah, man. I think this one's sorry, Tesh, but this one's going to be an easy pick. I think the Steelers really romp on the Falcons because they only have a few stars playing there, and one of them is not Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, I don't think the Falcons are going to win too many games this year.
Yep.
All right, week 14, Ravens versus Steelers, one of the best rivalries for a while there.
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think the Ravens get a quick win on them in the first time they match up. I think this is the first time they match up, right? They have two end of the season matchups.
Yeah.
Ooh, dang. Yeah, I think the Baltimore Ravens get a little bit of revenge on them. They beat them at home, and I think that's going to spark the Steelers into getting a few wins here, though.
For sure, I agree. All right, week 15, Steelers versus Panthers. Baker Mayfield. What's he going to be in week 15? We don't know at this point.
He might slow down, in my opinion. He usually does at this point in the season.
I mean, that was last year, man.
Yeah, man, but you never know. We don't know if McCaffrey's going to be healthy.
This is true. He'll probably be hurt by now.
Oof. We don't know if that defensive side's going to be healthy. They lost a lot of stars last year at the corner position, stuff like that. So,
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to give the benefit of the doubt to the Panthers. I think they have an upset here. That's my upset for this season for them.
Okay, so we leave it to a flip of the coin. Let's see if I can go 3 for 3 today. Ooh, 3 for 3. All right, ready? So
All right,
Steelers heads.
Steelers heads, Panthers tails.
It is heads. Steelers win.
Wow. I don't believe it.
Woo!
All right, week 16, Raiders versus Steelers. Will Raiders have that red hot offense that everybody thinks they're gonna have?
I think by the end of the season they have something going. So I say that this is going to be a great Saturday game.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I do have the Raiders winning here because I think they have too much firepower on offense. They
For
have
sure.
Renfro, they have Devontae Adams, they have Darren Waller, they have Josh Jacobs, and they have Derek Carr, who can also run just a little bit, enough to get away from some sacks and stuff like that with the Watt the Tack Watt. I don't know what they call him. I don't know if he has a nickname or anything like that.
I don't think
But
so.
but yeah, I think the Raiders slip by, maybe by a field goal here or something. But I think they can beat the Steelers in this Week 16 matchup.
Yeah, I got Raiders. Week 17. All right, we got Steelers versus Ravens again. This one is Ravens at home. Oof. Do the Ravens sweep the Steelers, or does it go 1-for-1?
I think they go 1-for-1. I think this division is way too even for teams to sweep. If anybody's going to sweep someone, it's probably going to be the Bengals sweeping the Browns or something like that.
All right.
But other than that, I don't think any other team will get swept. So I think they go 1-for-1 here.
All right, and then week 18, Browns versus Steelers. I like Browns here.
Oof. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if Watson's going to have enough in the tank here. But I think maybe the Steelers are going to be going for a playoff push, just because I don't know their record currently right now. But
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with the Steelers here. I don't think the Browns have enough with Amari Cooper and Nick Chubb.
Get that coin ready.
All right, man. Let's see. Last one for the season. Let's go.
Decided by a coin. Look at us.
All right. Heads for the
Heads for the
helmet.
Browns, and then tails for the Steelers.
All righty. Oh, heads for the Browns. So the Browns are going to get a late season win.
All right. So that's our schedule, and we're gonna scroll up to see their 9-8.
9-8.
Hey, that's where I thought they would be. That's where, like, best case scenario, I think the Steelers are 9-8, above 500. Mike Tomlin keeps his record for I don't remember how many winning seasons in a row. Insane amount of winning. I think he's never had, or has he?
He's never had a season below 500.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So 9-8. I think that's us being very, very kind. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but I think that's really, really good. Nestor, this video was for you. We chose it for our boy Nestor. He's always there for all of our lives. Shout out to Nestor Zombie98. Let us know, Nestor, in the comments what you think of this video. Are we wrong? Do you think they're going to do better, or do you think they're way, way worse with Mitch Trubisky as their quarterback? Vincent, you have any final thoughts?
No, man. I mean, it's just going to be a hard season in that division. And I think running with a new quarterback, it's hard to tell exactly how good they're going to be. But I think we're giving them a good enough benefit of the doubt because they still have a stellar defense and they have a lot of good pieces on the offensive side. We forget to talk about tight end Freiermuth. We forget to talk about Najee Harris sometimes a lot because sometimes they're kind of quiet, but they really come out and they can make a difference. So Steelers have some good assets, and I think this is a good enough prediction. Maybe they might win one more game or lose one more game. You never know. But I think it's pretty good schedule prediction without AJ here, and of course with the flip of the coin.
Hey, that coin was better than AJ.
Hey, it was quicker too, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to this page if you want to see more videos like this. Football season is almost here. We're going to be putting a lot of good content out there, so make sure you guys subscribe for all of it. Like this video. Check us out on TikTok, Twitter, all that stuff. Guys, you guys want to be paying attention because we're going to be rising up to the top. We're almost hitting 200 subscribers soon, so make sure you guys help us to that goal. But until next time, keep grinding.